into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Terrapins will kick this away to get us going here. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll test the right side here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
7, Minnesota, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. They were were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Same tailback, another carry. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Golden Gophers will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long to 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got it. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trying to run, it's Hemby. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Maryland 14, Minnesota 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
34, set to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball handed to the running back. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Running play called on 3rd and short. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second and goal for the offense. Here's a handoff testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's a sack. They gamble and go for it, but the defense a huge stop on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they
looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers. But here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Minnesota, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Corners back back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it deep. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Maryland offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The short completion of the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Frisbee gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Maryland. Number 24 in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Touchdown, Terrapins. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
35, Minnesota, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And now they'll set up for the point after. and they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long, their own 41. Press coverage now from the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.